Alright, so I had an epic fucking day. You might not get to see Asia. Asia's back there. Asia didn't have the best day. But I need to now explain to you in great detail why I had a great day. And also do it in such a way where the light stays consistent. See, okay, first of all, I'm tired. I just got home. It's later than I usually get home. I get off at 2 today, so for me to be getting home this time of night is a little weird, but it's all good. I'll explain it to you as the video goes on. I get to work 6 a.m. as I normally do. It's all good. Well, and I say as I normally do. That's just this week because that's the station that I'm at. Next week it'll be a different station, and it'll be a whole different time. But that's neither here nor there. So, at about I want to say 10 o'clock this morning, I found a lunch bag just kind of hanging out on the ramp. So I'll grab it, pick it up, and I don't think much else of it for a while. So as I'm walking back and forth and I'm listening to music because I've cleverly cut a hole inside my shirt pocket so I can run a wire up the side of my neck straight into my ear and then I like wrap it around my ear. So it's real inconspicuous. And then if you even saw it, it would be like, wow, that's a security guard. He's got a thing in his ear, so it's fine. So I'm listening to music and it occurs to me tomorrow I work from 2 to 10. And it would be nice if I could switch shifts with the guy who's working the morning shift, and then I could work the mornings and he could work the evenings. Then I could come for super hangout time because tomorrow we're gonna do some bad things, and I want to be well rested and start the day as quickly as possible.
Oh, hold on. Before you finish,
What?
you need to call
Yes.
some.
Yeah, we're get. I gotta call the dispensary and get on that. We're gonna get on that. So I text my boss and I'm like, hey, is it possible? Can you get me in touch with the guard who's gonna be here in the morning? See if we can switch. That way I can work the morning shift and he can work afternoons. Shouldn't be a problem. It takes him a few minutes to text me back, but he texts me back and he's like, there is no morning shift tomorrow. Look at your schedule. And while it was just words on the screen, sometimes you get the inflection. It felt to me like he was like, why are you wasting my fucking time asking me shit when you could just look at your schedule? And I felt bad, like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have gone to him. Oops. So I texted him back. I was like, well, sir, I apologize. I did not receive a physical copy. I just got texted where I was supposed to be and I showed up. Don't worry, I'll work my shift. So he texts me back. He's like, so you didn't get a paper copy? I said, no, sir. Did you ever get a paper copy since you've been here? I said, no, sir, I have not. So he texts me back. He's like, well, my apologies, sir. We will make sure that you get one from here on going forward. I was like, oh, okay, nice. So while probably trying to get to him and doing that switch to shift thing, probably not the best idea, it also wasn't my fault because had I had a paper schedule, I would have been able to just try to contact that guard directly and not bother him. So it wasn't my fault. And at least he recognized that. So I felt good about it. So a little bit more time goes on, and I decide I'm going to flip through this bag so I can try to get the identity. Now, procedure says I'm supposed to call in on the radio and, hey, I've got a lost and found item. But also, we're trained to not use the radio as much. And it just so happens that they were having some issues with the train and like Metro, that's like home base. They were talking back and forth to trains, trying to figure out where this train was and how they could fix it. So I said, okay, I'm not going to be on the radio very much. So I'm going through the bag, and there's a lunch in there, and there's a guy's cell phone and a wallet. Like, the cell phones, they come with the little, like the flap, and they keep the credit cards in it. There's like $400 in cash, a couple of credit cards, and this guy's phone. So I'm thinking, it's like, did I really find $400 in the phone? Or did I just find a phone? It's like, nah, I can't do that because there are cameras everywhere. I don't want to get in trouble. Let me do the right thing. His phone's not locked, so I'm flipping through it, and I come across home. It's like, okay, I'll call his house. Hopefully somebody will answer. At the very least, I can leave a message. So I call, and the guy answers. He's like, oh, hey, Dad. So right away, winner. So I'm like, hi, I'm a guard, Regional Transit. Found your father's stuff here at the light rail station. If you want to have him come pick it up, I'm here until 2. The guy says, okay, thanks. I don't think anything else of it, but still keeping an eye on his stuff. About 30 minutes later, maybe, guy comes up and he's like, "Oh man, you called about my bag. Oh, thank you so much." And he was just so amazed that the money was still there and all the stuff was there and his phone was intact and his lunch was there. It's like it was exactly how he left it. He's like, "Oh man, thank you so much." So he goes to hand me $100. I'm like, "Nah, man, you don't have to do that. I can't accept tips. It's like I'm on camera. That's like taking a bribe. I can't do it." He's like, "Man, I gotta do something, man. I appreciate it." It's like, no, it's no problem. If you want to do something for me, you call the number for regional transit, tell them you had a good experience here at this light rail station. That'll do wonders for me. It'll let my superiors know that I'm doing my job. He's like, "Okay, cool, no problem, man. Anything. Thank you so much. Have a good weekend. Hey, don't worry about it." So he leaves, and I decide that I'm gonna take my first 45-minute half-hour break because nobody's around. I feel like I can get away with it, so I go and I get a drink from the not the grocery store, the gas station. And I'm just sitting off to the side for 45 minutes, and just fucking around on my phone. So about 11:45, I head back to my station. Not even 2 minutes after I get back, my boss's boss pulls up in like the company car. Now this guy don't come out of the office. It's like he's like the big guy. You don't see him. So when you see him, something's wrong. So I was like, "Oh shit, what did I do?" He know I took a 45-minute break. I was only supposed to take 30. God damn, I'm concerned. And he walks in and he's like, "Patrick Harris?" I was like, "Yes, sir. How you doing?" Because I only met him one other time before that. Shake his hand. He was like, "Damn fine work with that wallet today, officer." It's like, "Fuck yeah, it was a good job with that wallet, sir. Fuck yeah, you see all this integrity I got? I got integrity like a motherfucker." I didn't say all that. I was like, "Thank you, sir." He was like, "I appreciate that. That's integrity. You have a good day, officer." I was like, "You too, sir." And I was all walking with my chest all puffed out, like, yeah, like, because at the end of the day, everybody just wants to be acknowledged for their work, right? Just like, I did a good job, honest day's work, honest day's pay. I want to know that my superiors are aware. So I guess the guy called, gave them a fantastic review of what I did, and either the boss was in the area and took it upon himself to come see me, or just physically left the office just to come shake my hand. I was like, either way, damn fine work. Like, that's real good. It's nice to know that I'm being appreciated for what I do. So I don't take any more breaks. I'm just kind of hanging out at this point, but I'm feeling good, chest all puffed out. And I end up texting a friend of mine I used to work with at DSP. Say, "Hey man, I'll probably be in your area. I'll come down there and kick it with you." He's like, "Okay, cool." Also text Asia's mom. I was like, "Hey, would you like to have coffee with your favorite son-in-law?" And she's like, "Who?" It's like, "Okay, I see. Whatever. You funny. You real funny." So she's like, "Yeah, you just come on down here when you get off. We'll go have coffee or something." It's like, "Okay, that's cool." So here's where my insecurities start to show. And I was thinking about this as I was heading down there. It was very important to me that people from my old job saw me in my new uniform, because I've learned that this uniform and the badge comes with a certain level of respect. I get a lot of respect now from police officers and other officials, and I really like that. And after leaving DSP, I was in a really low place in life. So it was important to me that these people know I'm doing well without you. I'm doing well on my own away from this company. So, and not that I felt that way about my friend, because, he's cool. Yes, baby.
Sorry, not to cut you off.
What's up?
You have until 9 p.m., but I'm not sure, like, if there's a certain cutoff time.
Okay, I'll give him a
I
call.
just wanted to let you know.
Oh, I'll tell you about that in a minute. So, not that I feel that way about him, because he's a good dude. We were talking about his wife and, how he was having anxiety problems from work, how he took a leave of absence. They paid him for it. He's the boss now. Like, he's like the man at work, which is real cool. So from there, I went and had lunch with my mother-in-law. We had a really nice talk. We talked about her father who passed away recently. We talked about the problem she's having with her husband. I shared stories about my wife and how things are going, how our mentalities are really the same when it comes to money. Like, it was real nice. It's what I've always wanted our relationship to be, where we could sit and laugh and talk and I not feel restricted like I had to bite my tongue or not say certain things because of who she was. It was real nice to just sit and just have a conversation with her, you know? Like, it was cool. It wasn't like, oh, it's the son, I gotta put up with the son in law. It was just two family members getting together and talking. And I really enjoyed that quite a bit. So from there, we went to the grocery store. We picked up this one. Asia's in there cooking now. To talk about what she was alluding to earlier, yesterday, I guess I could have did a video from there. I didn't. Yesterday, I went and I renewed my cannabis license officially. It's actually the technical name is the 215 card, whatever. I don't know. So our plan for Super Hangout weekend this weekend, for all the bad things I mentioned earlier, we're gonna get some edibles, we're gonna kick back, and we're gonna just giggle our fucking heads off. Like, it's been a long time since we had any weed, so I'm imagining it's gonna hit me pretty hard, pretty quick, and last for a nice long while. So because I get off so late tomorrow, it'll be too late to do it tomorrow. So I'm gonna go through the motions of setting everything up, order it all, and just let it be here tonight. And then tomorrow when I get off, we can just sit right down and do that. By the way, I should call an Uber tomorrow, because otherwise I won't get home till like 11:30. So I'll Uber home tomorrow. So that's gonna kind of cut into the money a bit, but it is what it is. Really looking forward to this weekend. Really looking forward to just being able to kick back with my family. I mean, we decide, like, I enjoy being with these people. Like, I just had a real good day today. And the only thing that can make this day better is one, knowing that my wife had a better day, because she didn't. She had a pretty bad day. Her feet hurt, her stomach's flipping. So we bought pregnancy tests, two of them. So we're going to find out what we hope is definitively later on tonight if she is in fact pregnant. Now, note that, yeah, you don't want to do it tonight?
I thought it was supposed to do it in the morning.
You don't have to do it in the morning. Not that I don't know. I mean, if you want to wait till tomorrow, that's fine.
I can take one tonight, I guess.
Yeah, so honestly, the tests aren't the best. It's like I really want to get like a high end test that it's like effective. This is really just kind of a piece of crap test. Let's just see. So I don't know. Even if these don't give us what we're looking for, we'll probably still go pick up a high end thing. And I was thinking about, oh, should I record it? Oh, should we do this for posterity? I don't know. Like, if she is, I'll come on and I'll show you the stick and say, oh, look, yay. But I'm not about to just be all in her face while she's peeing on a stick. Like, okay, honey, what does it say? That's like, I'm not going to do that. Some things should be private, But if are we doing it tonight? Do you?
This motherfucking ridiculous.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
I will show you out.
Okay. Do you want to do it tonight? You want to wait till tomorrow?
We'll do one tonight.
Okay. So we'll do one tonight. We'll do one tomorrow, and
regardless of what it says, I'm still getting one.
yeah, I still want to get the high end one. But I tell you what, I will do is that if she's doing one tonight and one tomorrow, I'll record the reaction for it. So even if it says positive or negative, I'll hold it up, and then we'll still do another one tomorrow just to see, because why the fuck not?
Why you on video? I know you're not gonna lie on video. What do you think it's gonna say?
What do I think it's gonna say? I think well, I'm 50-50. It could say one or two things, but if you're looking for what I think it's gonna say, I think it's gonna say you are for the first.
Dollar store one?
Yeah, even with the cheap ones, it still might. But it's like, if you're not, then we have a whole new set of problems to deal with, because you've been nauseous and not feeling great for like 2 weeks now. So like.
Now, I'll ask you this on camera as well, because
Okay.
again, you don't lie on camera.
I will not lie on camera.
Sometimes you'll just tell me what I want to hear.
Yes.
But you won't lie on camera.
I will not. She's so cute. She's so cute.
Any other time, you said, oh, you know, you
Ooh.
might be or whatever, but you think this time more so than you have before?
I don't want to say this time more so, but I think your symptoms have lasted a lot longer this time around than any other time. Like sometimes maybe it was just bad Chinese food, you know? I
Okay,
don't
but
know.
I learned, like the last time I thought, it was like a couple of weeks I felt that way. But this is, I think, the first time where I have felt sick. Like, I mean, before it was, oh, my stomach was flipping today. Oh, today I didn't really feel much, but then the next day I would. It's been like nonstop for like
Okay,
4 days.
so I'll ask you because I know you won't lie on camera. Of all the times that we've had this situation, we've been in this position. Do you feel this time is more likely than other times?
I want to say I feel like it's more likely. What's hard for me is I've kind of numbed myself, not numb myself to the idea, but
You don't want to
never
get
gotten,
excited.
I've never gotten a positive before. The times that I was pregnant, it was like, oh, you were, but you had a miscarriage. Um, I'm confident that it'll happen one day. I just don't know if this is it or not. And it's weird for me. I want to say it's more likely this time than any other time, but I'm also considering the fact that I've never been surrounded. Like literally, everybody at work is just excited about the idea of me having a baby. They're like, "Hey, have you tested yet?" You know, my boss, like the big boss, is like gaga over my family and has already like said, I am going to be your child's Nina, their grandmother. I'm going to spoil your child. Like, just people who are just so excited about the idea of having a baby. You know, my husband's excited about it. You know, it's just, it's a wonderful feeling, but I'm having a hard time enjoying all this love and support because I don't know.
So,
And
and that's why we're going to find out one way or another. It's like we'll take this test tonight, we'll take another one tomorrow, and regardless to what these two say, I'm still gonna go get like what's the name of the brand that you wanted to get?
first response.
First response. We're gonna get like the big fancy first response one and take that too. So we'll see what's happening. If you are, man, the whole complexion of this channel is about to change. Like holy shit.
No, I'm starting a new one.
Really?
Oh, probably not. Never mind.
You know, we'll see. So look, I had a real good fucking day. Real good day. So Asia here might cap it off with some real great news. We might not. We'll find out. Let's see what happens.